Yeah, I'm with Cathy, Jennings. She is responsible for the Contributor, which is a newspaper here in town in Nashville. And it's an opportunity for people who are homeless or trying to rise out of their situation. They become vendors of the paper. And we're actually in the old Presbyterian Church here in downtown Nashville, where the headquarters are. Cathy, how long have you been?
See, I've been the director for 3 years. I've been a volunteer for 10. But Tom Will's here. He was the founder, so he's been here 14 years.
And Tom is going to take us up to the top of the old Presbyterian Church to ring the bell.
We produce a paper that focuses on issues that people experiencing homelessness face. And we have real reporters, and we publish this paper, and we sell it to people experiencing homelessness for a quarter. And then they pick their spots, they pick their times, they sell it on the streets, and they get to keep all the money from that. And then we also offer services where we connect them to food stamps, we connect them to housing, we connect them to getting their birth certificates out of breath, driver's license.
Right.
So we really help engage them back into the community. Plus they get to know our staff really well.
Yeah.
So the key to ringing this bell is 3,000 pounds. It used to be the fire bell for the city of Nashville. Donated by Adelisha Ackland, who owned Belmont.
Okay.
And it's her house. You want to pull, and then you want to let go. And then pull again.
It's not one of those where you hang on and you go up with it.
It will take you up if you want, but you gotta get it swinging here, right?
Okay.
So you can.
Because I love
So grab
church
it.
bells.
All right, now pull and let go. Pull
Let go.
and now pull. There you go. You got it.
Oh my gosh! Oh, whoa!
When my brothers and I were kids,
love that.
we'd have contests.
Wow.
Before this guide was made the rope fixed in one spot, it would slide in the crack. And we'd have contests seeing who could swing on the rope and get their foot mark the last on the wall.
This is so awesome. So you've been part of this church for a long time.
Oh yeah, my family has been worshiping here since the 1700s at this corner. This
Yeah.
building's 1850 though. So.
This is, yeah, so I want to check it out from here. Wow. This is incredible. How old are these seats?
Those are, I think, 1880s.
Seriously?
This balcony was added on in the, I think, 1880s.
Original seats.
This was to, what is this for?
Lap code.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Seats.
It's made so you can put what on
Your
there?
coat.
Your lap code or something.
Oh,
Like if you're sitting here.
not your like Diet Coke or your coffee or. That's amazing. Yeah, Egypt.
Yes. Didn't have a roof on it.
Oh, I love old churches.
Yeah. Tom's the
Oh, are you kidding me?
master tour guide here.
Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Oh man. This is incredible. Wow.
Sort of Indiana Jones level.
No kidding. You didn't hide the Declaration of Independence up here, did you? Wow. This is epic. I love this.
You've never taken me up here.
Well, there's a lock on this door.
Come on up, we're getting our elliptical. Wow.
Crazy.
I know, look
What
down.
was this church built? This one?
1851?
1851.
Yeah, and this was the third church, I think. They had two before this one they burned down. It's the oldest church in Nashville.
Oldest church in Nashville. Wow. You got some handles here. There's the bell I just rang. out of here.
Whoa, no, I'm good down here. This is really cool. Oh my goodness.
I once brought I have it still up there. I brought a table and chair up to the room above this, which is just an empty room.
You did?
Come up here and read.
There's another ladder up there that takes you to the roof of the tower.
So Cathy, if you don't behave, they're gonna lock you up here in the tower.
They're not right there.
The last Southern Belle. This is amazing. When was this bell? When was it built?
I'm not sure if it was 1850 or if it was later, but
Close your ears. That's epic. That is amazing. Oh. Yeah, because if you look down in there.
you're over there.
I did the same thing there.
Church Street.
Over there. Oh yeah, there is Church Street. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. McKinley's West, Troy, New York. Presented to the First Presbyterian Church, Nashville, Tennessee, Mrs. Adelicia, June 1st, 1867.
Yep. There you go. Alicia Ackland.
And that's only, what, how many years after the Civil War?
I don't. Not many.
Yes.
Again, this was used as the fire bell for the city of Nashville, and she was a member of the church, and apparently she also requested that it be rung with enough time for her to know it's time to go to church.
That's why we have the bells, to remind us it's time to go to church.
That's right.
Confess. So that's pretty cool. Just a couple years after the Civil War ended, this came to the South. Thank you, Yankees, for making a bell. All right, we're out of here. That's the rope to the bell right there. It's amazing.
Probably gonna have to put a lock on this door if you're going to be publishing how to get to the bell tower.
Right. Yeah, that was truly amazing.
Stairwell. Homelessness is kind of an addiction. It's not something that any one of us would choose when we have a stressful day.
Right.
In the same way that we wouldn't choose to take an illicit drug because we had a bad day. But if you've been there, you've done that, then if things get tough, going to the mission is acceptable. Living under a bridge becomes acceptable. And we do what we're conditioned to do. And if we can offer an opportunity where I have something to do, people trust me because I have a badge, because I have a paper to sell, and then I get to get access to services, I get to access to relationships. The relationships are the main thing that our vendors get. And that is what makes them have pride in themselves and we're an alternative to panhandling.
My garage is full of furniture right now, used furniture, because we have a lot of vendors getting into Section 8 housing. Because first of all, they have an income that they can show, because we track all the papers they buy and then we can extrapolate an income. So they have an income, we have people that help them apply. There is more Section 8 housing becoming available. We have people that help them find the apartments, but then there's no furniture. And how can someone who's in homelessness move into that? Right. So we have a neat story, a man who was a vendor for us for a long time, who has since started his own lawn mowing company. When he heard we needed like a truck and a trailer, I mean, he is now back taking furniture for other vendors. I mean, it's just came full circle. He lived in a barn for 8 years himself, and now he's helping fill up apartments for other people. So
it's so empowering. You guys, this was a very special adventure. I don't know what it feels like to be homeless. I've never been homeless. I've had some family members that I know about that were homeless at one time. It is not something we can judge or think we know what is best, but what we can do is contribute to make their lives better. So when you're in Tennessee and you see somebody holding a newspaper and they have a badge, please buy a paper, buy a couple papers. Let's help these people integrate back into society. Tom did say it's an addiction. Addictions are very difficult to overcome, but relationships and letting people know that we love them, that we're willing to help them, is really the first step. So I love what the contributor is all about. And I know that other cities are doing these types of things. And maybe this is something your city can do. Talk to your mayor. Let them learn about the contributor. If you want, I can connect Tom to whoever that is in your community. So again, these adventures are fantastic. There's so many other adventures that we've done, so many more adventures that I'm gonna make. If you have not seen the other episodes, go on my YouTube channel or just go to YouTube and search All Heart Adventures with Paul Cardall, or of course go to the train station, which is my website. Everything is there. In fact, I've got some free sheet music for those that are fans of my music, and I've got a new album coming out called December. So lots going on, trying to make the world better by servicing you guys with positive entertainment, things to think about that encourage you to go outside and just make the most of this complex, beautiful world that we live in. So we'll see you guys next time on the All Heart Adventures with me. See you guys.